Hello people, Carlito here once again. This time with it's a couple of replays of some defences that I've had. I've not been playing for a few days. I was on a stag do, which some of you might call a bachelor party, and while I was doing that I wasn't playing any Clash of Clans. So my level 10 walls have maybe improved by a few blocks. I can't remember the last time you saw them, but generally I've been upgrading the last two Teslas onto level 7. So I've done one, and I was at the time of this video saving for the final one, which I've now paid for, and also for an archer tower up to level 5. But the point of this video, as I say, is to look at some defences. So let's dive in and take a few at some of the more comical ones, shall we say. Actually, quite a few of the fights have just taken out the town hall and barely done any other damage, which is strange because unless you don't need Elixir, you definitely try and get some. It's very possible to take all of the Elixir without using that many troops. And just to demonstrate that, actually I'll show you a fight where someone did just that. So if we look here, the wall breakers don't do any damage. They don't even get to the walls. The goblins are getting fried before they even start to sample the Elixir. They don't even get to wet the lips, which is good for me. The way to do it, and I keep saying this, is to just use archers and be very careful where you place them. Maybe some barbarians to distract splash damage, but you don't need to send a big army. So let's take a look at this guy's attempt, and you know, they will know from the tombstones that other people have attacked me. So I guess that sometimes indicates a potentially weakened base, but in this case, because people aren't getting through the walls, they're not triggering my clan castle, so it doesn't really indicate very much at all when you see tombstones on a base like mine, where there's still a lot of resources left to take. As you can see, they've not managed to breach the walls. They've used a lot of wall breakers. They've used all of the giants. They're now using minions as a last ditch attempt. Still not getting very far at all, so they actually try again, and if you keep your eye focused on this Elixir, they've used a rage spell on just a handful of minions and the queen, which, you know, level 1 queen isn't really that effective. So, you know, waste of a rage spell. So now they're actually, it's cost them probably more in the attack than it did in terms of what they looted from me. So let's take a look at this player, Jawi Pepe, because they actually do what everybody should do. If you take a look at their goal, it is to take out the town hall. But if I speed it up, you'll see what happens when the town hall has been taken out. It's quite boring, you know, firing arrows at the town hall with just 4 archers. I mean, this player is obviously trying to conserve their troops. They could have used more, and by the time they got back to base, that they would have been built. But this is what I wanted to show you. You know, 1 archer, totally out of the way of range of all defences, and you know, I'll speed it up, but you can take it from me that they destroyed that 1 elixir storage. Now they could have repeated that around the base if they were careful. They didn't bother, but you know, it's possible. So all of these players who are using, you know, lots and lots of troops, not getting very far, all you need is a couple of archers if you know what you're doing. This final player is one that is going to use lightning bolts. Didn't get very much, to be fair, but that's all they actually wanted to do. And it's hard to stop that kind of activity. Hopefully Supercell do something. Oh, and I've been promoted. So there you go. I'll show you another Road to Town Hall 10 video shortly, so I'll film that. But until that video, guys, and until I see you then, it's bye from the king, bye from the queen, and I'll see you soon.